Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Nuclear Throne. June 13th's daily, which is not the daily that we're about to do. We're like a half day behind due to some stuff that I was doing in my, quote-unquote real life. But the last daily we did, we were top 14%, rank 421, so close to a magical internet-y type number. But that's decent. I can live with top 14%. Of course, I'd really like my kind of like reasonable semi-conservative goal. You can see this daily's ending very soon. Oh, there was an update. Main features: safer spawns, question mark, exclamation mark, new game over screen, new weapon, eraser, lots of fixes, balancing, etc, etc. Alright, well let's see who we're gonna be today. We'll be steroids, that's fine, and we'll unlock a bunch of characters that I can use to do the next daily in like 4 hours. But anyway, I think a reasonably conservative, nice goal for us would be to like consistently get top 10%, and then we can work from there, you know, get a nice little solid foundation. I mean, consistently being in the 90th percentile, I guess it's the 10th percentile, is pretty solid, considering that, you know, the community surrounding this game is actually pretty hardcore, and I mean that in a very positive way. You know, people that play this game love this game. I think second stomach might be a little bit better than back muscle, but it's close, I'll admit. That does not seem like a safer spawn to me. I'm just throwing it out there. It's an anecdotal situation, but still, that spawn scared the shit out of me. How about this for a Nuclear Throne update? Less of those purple lizard fuckers in the first freaking level. 18 of those guys per level is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. That's alright. Last enemy? Not the last enemy. I kind of want to ignore the weapons case. We can totally get away with machine gun revolver, considering it's basically an automatic revolver. I mean, the revolver is in its own way kind of just a slow-firing machine gun as steroids, at least, so I'm okay with that. And a triple weapons case as steroids... Why do I'm saying it weird. As steroids is really, really useful. Certainly Bloodlust is probably what we're going to want to go with here, and that is a really healthy supply of HP-related items for us. So let's see if we can just... Oh, there's a triple weapons case. Just fire into the abyss. Make sure that these lizards go back to the hellhole they came from. Oh, you really want to spawn right there and just make me hate you that much more? You should be done. You should be done. You are not... You are done. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's open this up before we accidentally finish the level. We got 2 screwdrivers and a slugger. It's a very, very poor haul, but at the same time, the slugger does make a pretty good bedfellow as steroids. We can do something with it, make sure we're getting shells here. Level 4 is not going to be fast approaching, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling, you know, switched on. I think that might be an Englishism for horny, but that's not really how I'm feeling. Mostly, I'm just horny for wins right now. That was awkward. I really wish that loading screen was faster to break up the awkward silence. Thanks a lot, Vlambert. Game took a fraction of a second longer to load, and now I feel like a dirty old pervert. Make our way through the sewers here. We've done our triple weapons chest gamble already. We're getting low on bullets, and the machine gun will fairly soon have served its purpose. So I'm thinking that we... Oh, that was bad damage. I'm thinking that we probably do want to open a weapons case on this floor and replace our machine gun with a different kind of weapon. As steroids, I really feel like a lot more weapons that are... I mean, there's weapons that are closed off to you now. Like, melee weapons make no sense. Wow. Well, let's use our slugger a little bit then. Like laser weapons and stuff like that, absolutely no problem. Not that they would have been a problem to begin with. Eagle Eyes as steroids, I think, does probably beat Rhino Skin. Rhino Skin, I hesitate to use the word, because I think that a lot of things get this reputation in Nuclear Throne undeservedly, but Rhino Skin, I think, is a mutation that is a little bit more overrated by new players, myself included, than it should be. 4 HP is good, and I would take it over a lot of mutations, but I think that Eagle Eyes, especially as steroids, is probably a little bit more worthwhile for us, and it makes so many weapons so much more viable. I can't believe we got hit by that. In particular, like really good late-game bullet weapons. Mostly, I'm thinking of minigun here, but hyper rifle, stuff like that, those get better as a result of this. I am trying to look to replace our machine gun, and I don't know if flamethrower is going to be what does it for us, but I'm going to take it with us anyway. And I think that's like the ideal situation in which to use it. One enemy slugger, many enemies, especially weaker enemies, we can pop that flamethrower out there, and hopefully for not too much ammo, we can do some crowd control. Maybe this will be the first time in a while that I take advantage of a new weapon. I'm assuming there's no, like, elemental resistances. It's very scary. Like, some enemies are going to be not weak against fire as a result of the fact that they shoot fire. Whoa, I dodged in exactly the wrong direction there, but that's okay. I'm still feeling pretty good about the way this is going. Flamethrower, I believe, uses explosives, combustibles, Claire Huxtables. Probably shells. I think I'm more likely to use a shell-based weapon in the future. That was a pretty ideal way to take that guy out. I mean, the flamethrower seems really good for spamming. Yeah, we definitely do not want the disc gun either. It seems really good for spamming against the assassins, which is something that has historically been kind of a sore spot for me. We can just blanket the area with fire. There's pretty much no way that you can get through. It's almost like setting up a defensive, like, barrier. Oh, we made it. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Ammo's alright. I'm starting to... I think that just being semi-forced into using the flamethrower here has helped me to understand what the flamethrower is all about. Oh yeah, we want that. Assuming we can get the kill here, it's not a big deal that we don't get it earlier, but I would like to pick it up as early as possible. Definitely will be replacing the flamethrower with that. And that is a double shotgun. We'll replace the slugger with that because we have, of course, Eagle Eyes. And if we get homing bolts, then we can really do something awesome with the super splinter gun. But for now, I think we'll just be... Whoa, I didn't think you could see me there. One shot from super splinter gun was enough to kill you? I mean, I guess we do... Eagle Eyes does do pretty well with super splinter gun. Wow! Don't ever talk to me. Also, the game over screen is totally different now, but I understand it now. 4-1, 203 kills killed by this. That's a cool screen. So often, I die that exact same way. That's a bad habit that I really need to weed out, to be honest with you. You know, it's no longer good enough to just get to that level. Like, beating Big Dog is no longer an indication of a successful run, and then I get on that level and I'm like, okay, well, surely those spiders are not going to hit me like 10 times in a row. If we're worried about that happening, maybe we should incentivize a pickup like... Oh, come on. I'll just go down. Maybe we should incentivize a pickup like Sharp Teeth or Gamma Guts so that when enemies touch us, they take damage. Because it seems like that's killing me a lot, and I am going to open this. Let's learn from our mistakes last time. I think this is better. Like, that's killing me a lot, and those enemies on the ice junkyard, it's not the name of it, but you get the idea. The enemies on the ice area running into me all the time is what's probably giving me the most amount of trouble, so maybe if we have no other options, we'll consider that instead of patience, but definitely strong spirit is still our go-to choice here. Yeah, just something to think about, and at least we've hopefully gotten the difficult death out of the way so that in the future I'll be like, hey, don't do that, you dumb idiot. Fairly happy with the way that run went down there. Basic strategy for fighting Big Bandit is still just hold down both mouse buttons while looking at him and hope that he dies before you die. Well, I don't like this very much, but again, with steroids, we can pretty much just spam the shit out of it. We did open that weapons case, which I didn't mean to do, but that's okay. Second Stomach, I do think beats Eagle Eyes, even as steroids. It's so good, especially with Strong Spirit, allows you to easily get, like, multiple plays of it. I don't really want to replace the shotgun with the, like, the laser pistol, it's not untouchable, but it is our best weapon right now. I don't really want to replace the shotgun with the grenade launcher, even though we could get to pizza time here. I don't need the HP, the extra rads might be worthwhile, but it's one of those things that I'm almost like, you know, it's a little, like in Isaac I say, it's a little bit more creative than it actually is, like, or it's more cute than it is good, although it actually could be pretty good for us here. That was not a smart decision on my part. Do you get more rads for killing that enemy versus the other enemy? I don't know. So I'm pretty stoked here that actually we have 2 laser pistols. Obviously it means that if we run into ammo problems, they're going to be compounded by the fact that we're both using, or we're using 2 of the same weapon. But all weapons cases and ammo cases, not weapons cases, will be dropping the same ammo type now. They'll all be dropping energy, so presumably we should be okay. We will take bolt marrow here. If we get 2 crossbow weapons, this is so useful, as I mentioned, probably ad nauseum. So hopefully we get some ammo pretty soon. And of course we did. Oh, that was a mimic? Still though, you see how quickly, you know, when we get some drops, how quickly we can pick up ammunition. We went from like 20 to 50 very, very quickly there. Ooh. Now, we don't really have... Oh, that was so bad. We don't have too much of a need to spam our weapons here. That's perfect. That's perfect. We can just, you know, save that for big dog or really tough enemies. Pop rifle is not something I'm going to be interested in. Wow. 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 This is almost abandon all hope ye who enter here territory. Just be cool. Rads are... Just keep playing your same game. The goal of a run is always not to get hit. I really... They have no excuse for letting myself get hit like 7 times there on the same flame enemy. Remember when I said I was feeling switched on? What happened? Did I see a med kit down there? I did. That's second stomach. This is why second stomach beats so many other mutations for me. It's mostly because I'm an idiot. And being able to, you know, have one med kit save you from seemingly certain death is pretty valuable for me. I do want to check out this weapons case. See, now we're back at full HP. Thank you. Seeker pistol. Yeah, I think we can feel pretty okay about that considering we have homing bolts. We do have another mutation coming up. It is going to be probably thrown butt, but scare your face is super good as well. Seeker pistol, a little dangerous because the enemies I'm shooting at are not the ones that die, but I do think Seeker pistol is a very much above average weapon. As long as you're not using it in tight corridors. In tight corridors, it's terrible. Just hold both weapons down here. And that was totally fine. Not very much wasted ammo in there. You could stay away, please. Auto shotgun. The auto shotgun does beat the laser pistol at this point, so we'll take that. Wait, was that Assault Slugger? Yeah. I still think Auto Shotty beats Assault Slugger. Even without Eagle Eyes, just the DPS output here is crazy. And it is very useful on these tight corridors on this level as well, because I won't really be able to use Seeker Pistol effectively on tight corridors. Does this fire? No, it only fires 1 bolt per shot, which is actually really, really good. Considering that if both bolts hit, most or all of the like simple enemies will die here. All of like the easy enemies will die here. And it only takes 3 bolts to kill the difficult enemies, so that's pretty amazing. You shimmered, so I'm gonna pick you up. What do you got for me? Minigun. No Eagle Eyes, so I'm thinking maybe we take a wait and see approach on these like spammy late game bullet weapons. Oh, I got sucked down there. I'll take Bloodlust. Just because I have been, you know, I have a history of letting myself get hit in very stupid situations. That's why I like the auto shotty. I don't know how much that actually helped us. But in theory, it might have been a lot. And anytime we find ourselves in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me, singing words of wisdom, let it be. Mostly I just hold RMB. And then RMB, 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 RMB. Spam the auto shotty, RMB. Okay, ammo's still good. Obviously a rabbit paw pickup would be real useful right now. Let's pick up some shells, you know, we've been guilty of using... Oh, that's perfect. That's the other thing I love about the Secret Pistol is the ability to get, oh, geez, yeah, don't do that. Luckily we healed up. The ability to get, like, shots in on an enemy even when you don't have line of sight. Of course, sometimes when you do have line of sight, the shots won't hit. That's the trade-off there, but you get the idea. Should check this out, just to see what it is. Blood Launcher. I'm real bad with the Blood Launcher, so I'm going to stay away from it. Come on, we need Rabbit Paw. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just have a little bit of mercy, please. I can't believe that IDPD has not been super pissed yet. I can't believe that I'm actually still in a pretty workable situation here either. So there is the Hyper Rifle, which I think is actually pretty solid. But I'm wary about it. Super Slugger. That seems probably awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen the Super Slugger before. I'm assuming it's like a... Good, IDP didn't get pissed. I'm assuming it's like a 5 shells kind of thing. Probably takes forever to fire. Oh man, without Eagle Eyes, that is... Jesus, just garbage. But with Eagle Eyes, I could see that being insanely good. We really need a med kit, by the way. We're down to 1 HP again. that fucking worked. I'm also thinking it's fairly solid for the purposes of, where's my medkits at, though? Fairly solid for the purposes of, killing Little Hunter. Is it 5 bolts per shot? It probably is. Oh my gentle Jesus. If we have to take Last Wish here, I will, because we have Little Hunter coming up. There is no Last Wish. So we'll take Plutonium Hunger and just pray for a medkit right off the bat. Like, really, really soon. We did get healed slightly. There is a medkit, but we gotta get to it. We healed. We're almost at full HP. Okay, we got him. It's a very dangerous setup that we got going on here. I'm very happy that we have our Throne Butt ability. Without that, we'd be in a very scary situation. And the Super Slugger, I've got to admit, on wide open spaces is just, it's beautiful here. Are you seeing it? It's a force of nature. At the same time, its existence does scare the shit out of me just a little bit. Definitely want bolts. Bolts. Auto shotgun. We do have the option to go back with our original choice here. I don't know. I really just don't know. We don't have a spammable weapon, and sometimes that is just the kiss of death on this level. 2 Necromancers dead. The spawn might have saved me. The spawn might have solved a lot of my potential problems. Why are these Necromancers just like walking into me? I don't know why, but I love it either way. Oh, there is still another Necromancer left. Is that... Are you the last one? I still have to think that this is probably like the right loadout here. Okay, you obviously gotta go. I'm starting to think the Super Slugger is like very inefficient. How many shells does it use per shot? It does use 5 per shot, okay. Now, I'm completely twisted up here when it comes to our direction, but small chance we might hit level 8s. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, that should be level 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm concerned about our ammo situation moving forward. A scarier face pickup would actually be a really nice way to save ammo. Just you? Yeah, okay, let's do this. Probably we can get away with impact wrist here. I know I was talking about sharp teeth, but enemies on this floor don't really tend to run into me, with the exception of the nuclear dogs, you know, the big guys. So I think we're kind of okay. Now, Seeker Pistol, I have to imagine, is kind of not what we want to roll with on the throne. But it is actually doing quite a bang-up... Oh, that was bad. Quite a bang-up job here, allowing me to save my shells for the more difficult enemies. 2 shots being able to kill each of these guys is very, very solid. Is that the end? No, there's still... I'm hearing some swishing going on down here. Kind of a waste of a shot there. That's okay. We're back to max HP. There's got to be like some kind of nuclear dog down here. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for there to not be. I'm going to be using some bolts because I'm thinking that... I wish you would break this wall. I'm thinking that we probably don't want to roll with our Seeker Pistol this much longer. That much longer. You know what I mean. Oh my lord. Now these are the enemies that are like super annoying to fight with our current loadout. There we go. 8 shells. That almost paid for our time there. We are done with that, but that was terrible on ammo. Blood launcher, bolts. I think we have to just keep pushing onwards with this. You know, we've got inertia, which is perhaps a negative way of saying we've got some pretty sweet momentum going here. The Super Slugger is just... I'm not afraid to say it, I would almost rather just have the Slugger at this point. It really seems like it's quite inefficient as far as, you know, ammo goes. Auto Flame Shotgun, I think, is a great replacement for it. I hope it's a great replacement for it, at least. It's going to be a little bit more efficient on shells, I think. I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances to at least fight the throne. So I'm just firing like crazy here because basically oh, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Basically, I don't need bolts unless we get an amazing crossbow weapon on the throne fight. I'm not going to be too disappointed about the way that this is going down, I think. No! Okay, we got hit, but we got a med kit out of it, so it's okay. Let's do some exploration. We missed a lot of stuff over here. Hyper launcher. Uses explosives. I don't know if that's any good, but it has full ammo, so I'm gonna try to roll with it. Okay. I thought the game broke temporarily. Super flat cannon uses shells. Is that better than auto flame shotty? I think it might be. As long as the shells hit anyway, and then it doesn't really matter. We'll save that weapons case, because we will probably need it, let's be honest. Both of these are going to use a ton of ammo right off the cut, so that scares the shit out of me. A lot of this scares the shit out of me, I'll just be honest with you. I really wish I didn't have to shoot something at you to get you to wake up, because that was 10 ammunition. I don't know, the thing is I don't know what the hyper launcher launches. I'm assuming it's like 10 grenades at a time. We're about to find out. If I could give you one tip for the nuclear throne, it's probably don't use a weapon for the first time on the throne fight. Oh, it's 2 grenades at a time. Plutonium hunger is going to help out a lot. 2 grenades at a time. And of course we're getting shells back as well. Anytime we can land those super flat cannon shots, life is but a dream for us, man. Careful. Oh, we did lose some shit, and then we got back into more shit, and we're still alive. Suck on that shit, nuclear throne. I got you. Also, we are quite low on ammo. Oh, I appreciate that quite a lot. Okay. This is super flat cannon. This is hyper launcher, or this is hyper launcher. The other one's super flat. I'm gonna get some 16 shells for super flat cannon. And we're going to head down to the next level, and I have no idea how our ammo is going to hold up here. Certainly, I mean, there's something to be said for Last Wish, but I do think we want to take Rabbit Paw for, like, long-term chances here. Okay, so I'm thinking that, like, I actually thought that one of those would kill you. We're so close to being completely out of ammo. So if you could just hook me up here, thank you. Hey, do you do contact damage by any chance? We made it. Alright, well, I mean, ammo is like a genuine concern here. Our next level is our Ultra. We don't have enough. We have 1 shot. So yeah, I was gonna say, better make fucking good use of it. I don't have any bullets, so let's run through this and try to get to our weapons case as soon as possible. Or ammo case, or anything, really. Look, it was pretty good, all things considered there. I think you gotta... I fucked up the ammo, but I did get past the throne. We're going to be ranked 300. I mean, we're probably looking at 400 by the time it ends. That was still pretty solid, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.